What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another interesting reading here. I left these letters out. Okay, I pulled these letters and put them in the community tab because I wanted to know who was doing this. Okay, in the collective energy. Okay, there's somebody that is sitting around people's homes and they're possessing people's homes with spirits. They're possessing their food. I see Quaker oats here. Okay, that's oatmeal. Okay, I see arm pores. The pores in your arm. Eyebrows is here. Okay, somebody's hoes enjoy doing this. Their names are here. They're irrelevant to me. I don't even care to mention their names anymore. They're going to jail anyway. I really believe these people are getting locked up for these other people. Okay? They're dumb. They're involved with the devil. They're attaching demons to people. For a fire sign or an air sign in reverse, fire, air. Okay? A Capricorn could be relevant, or a fire, air sign could be relevant. Anybody could be that sign. Okay? Swarovski is here. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Somebody wants to do a deal with them. These people, a Virgo in reverse, a fire in reverse, okay? They're not getting anything, okay? They keep bothering Two of Cups energy, but they're not getting anything. They're not going to get it this, whatever they want. Okay, they enjoy doing this because they're wicked and they're possessed. Okay, they're possessing homes. Possessing homes is here. They're possessing food, people's bodies. These people are having endings. I don't know if jail will stop these people. I don't think it will. I've channeled energy that's in prison still doing the garbage. Still doing it because they know that something could happen to them in prison. They know that. So they have to keep doing this here. They're committed and they have to be committed no matter where they are. Even in the afterlife. Even in the afterlife, these people are committed to these cults. After they die, they still participate in this shit. Okay? They're attaching boas to people's items here. Could be their clothes, their body. Boa on back came out the other day. Okay, they're trying to constrict somebody's back and pass on pain to somebody's back or some other part of someone's body here that you may see. Fake lashes could be significant. Another thing I saw that was interesting, sleepy after eat, okay? And that was happening to me. So that was confirmation that they want you to, they're trying to force, like, because it's not a normal sleepy. Like, when they're doing this, it feels like you could pass out and fall down. It's not a normal falling asleep. It feels like you're about to pass out. Okay? This is not, even pass out is here. So it's like these people are trying to kill people. They're trying to make people fall asleep and they're trying to grape them in their sleep because they want to do rituals on them. Somebody wants somebody to go into a deep sleep. They're trying to control when somebody goes to bed. Okay, and their names are here and the cops are seeing you. The cops are going to see your name. It doesn't matter if you report the video. It doesn't matter if you report the post. None of that matters. As a matter of fact, it just makes you look more suspicious. It just makes the post look more suspicious. Okay, that's all it's doing, and it's drawing more attention to you because cops are here. Cops are watching you. Okay, you're being watched and followed. And I just seen 10 of Swords. Okay? So something is going to be painful for somebody. Something is ending for these people. And that's it. They're being watched. They're being watched. Through the air, maybe. Maybe something in the air is watching them. Could be a camera. The camera is here. Something is watching these people. But they're not having any success. They could be hiding with the Hermit in reverse. Okay, they could have some unhealthy habits. Their Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. They've lost control of whatever they had, and they're trying to possess people they want to control the futures of. Even the word future is here. Ramsacked is here. Somebody's going to get ramsacked or did. Somebody could also be projecting the police towards you because the police is coming towards them. So they're trying to sacrifice someone and like get someone in some sort of trouble that they're not in, or they're trying to make somebody commit a crime, or just have some kind of interaction with the police to kind of ward it off of them. They always have to push something off of them in order for it not to happen, because it's karma. Karma is here too. They're getting karma, period. They don't want karma, but they're getting it. And as long as people don't fight back and people accept what these people are doing to them, they're getting away with it. That's why you always have to pray against these people. A water sign in reverse could be doing this. An immature little idiot, okay, could be doing this for these people. They're being watched by someone of authority, an investigator, someone in the justice system, somebody in the law system. They're being watched. Okay, we have Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, Fire, Virgo, Capricorn. Any of these signs could be significant. Yolk is here. Egg yolk or eggs, egg yolks. I don't see G, but I see K. T-Boz is here again. I don't know why this person keeps coming in energy and doing stuff. I'm telling you, no amount of hospitalization, no amount of sickness, no amount of anything could make these people stop doing this. They're completely possessed. They're completely possessed. Okay? Because they're obsessed with the Virgo energy. Any of these other signs in the upright, they're obsessed with it. And these people are just in turmoil. Okay, these are people in a public eye that are doing this to people, period. Yes, there could be people who are not in the public eye doing this. Okay, but they're doing it for them. I can almost guarantee they're doing it for them. Your family members are doing it for these people. They're obsessed with these people. Some of your family members, some of my family members are obsessed with these people. Okay, you might notice that there's some family members that like a particular artist or that likes a particular kind of music. Okay, it is more than likely, I just seen 8 of Swords, so somebody's in jail. More than likely, or dead. Okay, more than likely that artist that they're obsessed with could be stalking the family and sacrificing your family. Okay, because that's the way the person gets into the life of the person, is through the music. Okay, somebody could have moved away from their family with the 6 of Cups in reverse. Someone could have moved away. They're independent. They don't want to be attached to these people. Prison again, like I said, I saw it before. Prison and death. That's what's to come for these people. Right over the Justice card. So in the law with the King of Swords, in the righteousness, this person's going to be arrested by a King of Swords energy. A water sign could have an ending. Somebody in the public eye could have an ending. A Virgo in reverse could have an ending. A fire sign in reverse could have an ending as well. Or a Gemini. Something could happen to someone in jail, or while they're in prison somewhere, or while they're somewhere they cannot leave. They could have some sort of ending. Something can end for this person. Give me more on this death card. Because of what they're doing to couples. Or what they're doing at parties. Give me more on this death card. The divine sees what this person is doing. The angels see what this person is doing. Give me more on this death card. They're restless because they know. They need to come clean about something. This is the demonic possession right here. This is something they're doing through the air that you cannot see. Okay? It's being done excessively with excessive force. They're doing it a lot. They're targeting somebody. It's going in a particular direction right over here towards these people that moved on from them. They could be doing this to a Virgo, Libra, a Taurus as well. They cannot sacrifice this person. They could be doing this for a child, a baby, or a very happy person. Leo could be significant. They could be doing this for a King of Wands who's making oaths and lying. They could be lying and saying they're not. Again, this person, King of Wands and Queen of Wands in reverse, are known, at least in my channel, and a couple of others as well, Knight of Cups as well, are known for coming out in the upright when they're not, because they're always attached to something that they're actually doing, which are these oaths here. I also see these people losing, they're losing their workers, their employees or something. Something is going on with their employees in reverse. They could have been lusting after these people. You have Scorpio, Sag, and Capricorn. Somebody could have been lusting after these people. I just seen ancestors. So ancestors could be in contact with whoever is moving away from these people. They could be having some kind of spiritual contact with the divine or something good, okay? And it's telling them to get away from these people. Because there's something going on in the dream state, in the fantasy, in the illusions, that this person keeps projecting into people's dreams or doing something here and harassing them or stealing from them. Even harass is here. Okay, and someone cannot unalive somebody, this Aquarius or a Scorpio. They're also trying to prevent an ending that's going to happen because they're reversing families. Their family is also in reverse because of what they're doing to other people's families. They're paranoid. This fire sign is paranoid because people see the truth. People are getting clarity. They can't hide the truth anymore. They can't threaten anybody. They can't scare anybody. They can't harm anybody. Okay? New conflict is coming up for them with the Ace of Swords. But this is a gift from the divine. So there's nothing they can do about it. A Queen of Cups could be significant. We have a Taurus that's stalking Cancer air energy. Anybody with Cancer air placements, Gemini, or just air, Leo, anything underneath here, this Taurus in reverse is stalking because they're not making money right now. They're struggling financially. They're also attached to these rapists here. They're doing rituals with them probably. They're paranoid. Okay, again, to reverse families. That's what these people do for a living. I don't care what you see them doing, but they do for a living is reverse families. That's what they do. That's what they really do. They're not expanding because of, again, Eight of Wands, what they're doing excessively. And the wands are coming at them now. They're in the way of the wands. What they're doing here is coming back to them. They're not going to expand because of what they're doing, period. They're not able to travel overseas. Somebody wants to travel, they can't. One more card. Somebody could have lost their home. They're terrible, okay? They're lying for money. They're betraying for money. They're hustling for money for the group. We have Taurus and Aquarius. And again, going down to hell, possibly for what they're doing to this energy. For money. They're taking money. They're trying to force these people to share with them. They're trying to force these people to give them something. My left ear is ringing. They're stalking. They're stalking and trying to take from people. They want somebody to take care of them. They want somebody to rescue them with their life. They want somebody to these people think that they're worth sacrificing themselves for. They think that. They think that highly of themselves. They're delirious. These people are not worth anything. They're not. The divine has cursed these people. They're cursed. And if you associate with these people, you're cursing yourself. Because they're gonna bind to you and they're gonna never let you go. That's what these people want to do. These people these are networks of warlocks and witches and covens. These are whole networks. These are not just small little groups. Even networks is here. The word networks. So, could be significant. They could be doing something to somebody's eyes. So that they can see what you're doing. These people are just sick. I'm telling you, they're sick. Somebody's hiding evidence. A plaza could be significant. Somebody could be stalking you at a plaza. They want to reverse somebody. Okay. They want to reverse somebody at this plaza. You could be in reverse. Somebody whose name starts with a U. A wedding could be significant. I'm trying to leave them for us in reverse. Somebody's feeling grateful. Someone could be in the Air Force. This could be significant. They're getting justice. Hookers could be significant. They're in reverse. Okay, so somebody is... Something's going on the internet. Internet hookers could be in reverse. Somebody could be getting married or want to get married, and there's somebody who doesn't want to leave. Somebody who doesn't want to, they keep attaching. Again, that's because they're possessed. There's somebody else behind this person that could be very obsessed and using this person to torment somebody so that they never get to walk into what is for them. These people are very selfish. They have marriage, they have success, but they don't want anybody else to have it. Because the only way they have success is through stealing it from other people. They really don't have it. They just take it from people. As you can see, they're trying to sacrifice people. Okay, quake is here. So I was talking about this yesterday. Some sort of earthquake is going to happen, whether it's in the spiritual realm, with spirits and souls going down into the earth, or physical, or both. But something is going to happen. Justice. The justice, that's the earthquake is the justice that's going to take place. Azura could be significant. Zara. Post. Somebody could be attaching demons or stalking your posts. These people can attach demons to channels. They could attach demons to whatever they feel like they want bad enough. They'll figure out a way to do it with jar spells. Jars are here. Somebody has a ton of jars. That's why the divine is going to smash those jars, destroy them. These people are going to have such terrible karma. Let's see what should we pull. Let's see what's in the book. What's in the book first? Sprite could be significant. Sprite is here with a Y. And I just saw it on TV. So they could also be, like if you take like soft chews or something, like a vitamin or something you chew, you want to pray over these things because these people are sick. I have to pray over anything I put in my mouth, anything. And when I wash my face, I got to pray, okay? Like, because face soap is here. These people are crazy. These people are sick. They're sick. I don't know what else to call them. They're sick. They're psychos. They need to get locked up. They all need to get locked up. Not just the dummies that are doing stuff for them. All of them need to get locked up. Problem is here. They have problems. Serious problems. Zachary. Pow. Pew pew. They could be having issues with that. Possession of that. Possession of a weapon could be why this person gets turned in. I see turned. Something is overturned. Something is getting overturned. $135 or 9 could be significant. Somebody dislikes someone. The letter D could be significant. Dig, digest. Somebody's doing something or wants something to be, somebody could be having difficulty digesting, and they could be trying to pass that to someone. A dictionary could be significant. Diamond, diapers. Something is discomfort, something is uncomfortable. They need to discuss something with someone. Maybe a disease. They're doing something with somebody's dishes. They could be attaching to people's dishes or when they're washing the dishes. Again, this is water. This is the time where they could really try to attach something because you're in the water for a while. Okay, so if you have a child that washes dishes, you need to pray and just keep an eye on that, because they could be doing stuff. They're doing, if you bake, put anything in the oven, they're doing things in the oven. They have sex or rust is here. These people are prostitutes, okay? They have diseases here. But something is discreet. They're not telling people that they have a disease because they're trying to pass it. Something is disheveled. They're dishonest. Again, dishwasher could be significant. A disc is significant. This came out the other night. This same page came out the other night. They're having a dilemma about a disc. Disco. Dirty. A disability. Somebody's disabled or going to be because of what they're doing to people's dinner. Again, this came out the other night. They're bothering people who feel grateful. They could be bothering people on the internet. Again, they're being watched. Somebody is really watching these people and maybe studying what they're doing and going to catch them. They could be trying to curse your memory, okay? Because they're having a lack of memory. Whatever they're lacking, you could be experiencing their symptoms because they're trying to project it onto you. You have to send it back and not align with it because that's what they're betting on. They're sick. Again, they're being watched, okay? Justice, the sword, and the upright. They're reversing children right here. Death, okay? You in reverse, okay? The death right here. That's exactly what I was saying that was. And it came out like that. Because that's what it is. This person is struggling. They're going to be under oath. Somebody's building a case about what these people are doing. So that's why they're trying to kill people because of that. I'm telling you, that's what they're trying to do. I can't sugarcoat it anymore. I try to just like maybe not be so blatant, but Samantha could be significant. Leo. This person is in their ego and they're lacking confidence. They're not having any success. They're not going to either. They cannot create anything. They don't have motivation or energy. They keep this energy likes to wait at your house when you get home. They like to bother you when you first get up in the morning. This person's a psychopath. This person is obsessed and likes to be in your face all like when you're like, this person's obsessed. Whoever this is, they're extremely upset. This Leo in reverse energy, fire in reverse, extremely obsessed. Lots of fire in reverse here. You have Capricorn, air, fire, Scorpio, They want opportunities, so they stalk people, okay? Online, on the internet, right over internet. Right over internet. They're very discredited. They don't have any credit for something. Because of what they're doing in the dark, people are blocking them. Again, for this Hermit, Pisces. Trying to avoid a tower. Again, being watched. The group is being watched because they're out of control. They could be causing car accidents. They could be doing something when somebody's moving. And again, this Queen of Wands in reverse is just a fallen angel. You have Sag, fire in reverse. Pisces in reverse doing this. Taurus, Cancer in reverse. This Cancer is hiding, but they're not hidden. Okay, they're trying to hide. Sometimes water signs can be very sneaky, but they could still be spotted. It's not hard to spot these people. They're just sneaky. Sometimes they're very out with their shit. They don't care who knows they're doing it. But they're being blocked here with the Seven of Wands because they're trying to confuse people. They're trying to cloud people's judgment. Somebody is attacking this person or taking action with this person or had to attack this person because they keep coming back. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Somebody keeps coming back and bothering someone. Give me something for justice. They're being very brutal. Whatever this is brutal. This Queen of Pentacles is going to be serving justice. Okay, in his fire sign. And a Taurus. Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag. Going to be serving justice. I just seen Two of Cups. Okay, again, they're obsessed with couples. Obsessed. It's not to be taken lightly. They kill people. I don't care anymore. They kill people, period. That's what they do. That's what they do. Okay, they're reversing couples here. They're a couple in reverse. That's why, again, people are moving on. People are moving on. They're tapping into their High Priestess energy. They don't have time for this. So they start attacking through the air. Okay, they could be sending out an agent here who keeps coming back unwantedly. Page of Wands. Somebody who seems very excited about something. They could be dressed nice, but I don't know around these people. I don't know. What is this Page of Wands doing? Boop is here. Betty Boop. Again, this Betty Boop nonsense. Okay, obsessed. Okay, so this Page of Wands could be attached to these people in some way that they're stalking this person, but they're pulling good cards. This is a good person. This fire sign, Capricorn or Leo, is trying to adapt to something new in their life. They're making decisions about something right now, and they're very focused and compassionate. They have a lot of courage right now, and they feel good. They could be trying to persuade somebody to do something, and someone's paranoid about that. This, again, King of Wands in reverse, Gemini in reverse, okay? They're stalking Gemini, fire, Capricorn. For their Ace of Cups, their new love, baby, life, marriage, home. Some type of celebration or happiness. Community. Somebody could be coming back home. Somebody could be coming home from somewhere. They're jealous because they're not going anywhere. They don't have shit. These people have nothing going on. They're begging people. These people are begging people to talk about them. They're either begging them or forcing them to talk about them. Paying them or something. These people are just irrelevant and they can't take it. Whoever this is to you, they're completely irrelevant in areas of their life. And they keep attaching to people who aren't. Who have some sort of success coming for them. They don't know how to get it on their own. They've done this their entire lives. Whoever these people are, they've always done this. This is how they started doing whatever they're doing, and it's going to be how they end. It's just going to be how they end. Let's see what's on the other side of these cards. But they're causing endings. Like I said, confirmation. They want you in reverse here. O could be significant. Scared to go outside. A fire sign could be significant. Break a curse in reverse. They can't break this curse here. A female. So somebody's getting married. This is good. They're stalking it. These people, you know, they think that they're God or something. They think that, you know, you need to get their permission to do something, or they need to be a part of something. They want to be a part of everything. These are people that want to be a part of everything that you do. Okay, they want to put strongholds on your life. That's what I feel like these people want to do here. And it's ridiculous. Broski or Kowski, something with ski on the end of it could be significant. Bop is here. Terry, Jerry. Hops. AZ could be significant. Jay-Z is here. Jet. Jets. WAP. Wasp. Fax. Something is fax here. So this Jerry person in Wyclef, stop pushing this song and the energy. Get out the energy. They keep pushing this Maria Maria song. It's obsessive and it's crazy. Get out the energy and stop self-invoking yourself. Nobody cares about Maria Maria anymore. Go to hell. It's fucking ridiculous. These people are trapped. They're like in a time bubble or something. They don't understand that nobody cares about that shit anymore. They can't grasp it. Something is not sticking or making sense to them. They want people to care about it. They're trying to make people care about it. You don't care about it. I'm going to make you care about it. No, you're not. You're going to go to jail or hell. That's what's going to happen to you. You're not making anybody do shit. The divine is going to throw you into the pit. That's what's going to happen to y'all. With this craziness already. This is obsessive and retarded behavior. I don't know what this shit is here. No offense to anybody who has a mental disability. But this is a different type of, you know, what I'm saying here. These people are not, I'm not saying that to offend anybody who is mentally disabled, but these people need help. They need some serious ass help here. And again, jab is here. I don't know what happened to these people, but I don't think anything is going to reverse it. They keep, I feel like I keep channeling people begging for help. Just redirect them to Jesus. Redirect them somewhere else. They keep coming to people for salvation. They won't go to God. They won't go to the sovereign Lord. They won't go to Jesus. They won't go where they know they got to go. They keep coming to the collective because they want to kill the collective. This is a trap. It's a trap. Help is a trap. Help is a trap. It's like somebody who's stuck down in a hole. I'll use this example again. They're stuck down in a hole. There's no way out for this person, and they're waiting for the right person to pass by. They're yelling help, and they're waiting for the right person to come down there and help them. They're going to throw that person down there, climb up on them, and get out of that hole. Matter of fact, they're going to kidnap. People are going to go down there. They're going to do something to that person, make them be quiet. Okay? They're going to shut these people up. They're going to do something to them, make them shut up. Because what they're trying to do is climb up on people. This is crabs in a barrel. This phrase, this idea is to get people down in the bottom, trap them down there, and then climb up on them to get out. That's what these people are doing here. If that makes sense. It's kind of jumbled, but that's what I'm trying to say. Somebody's scared to go outside because they're pregnant. Maybe a fire sign, maybe. Somebody could be scared of a fire sign, or somebody is a fire sign. But they could be pregnant, and that's why they're scared to go outside. I don't know. Somebody's not traveling. because they don't want to be investigated here. Investigation in reverse. So they're not going outside. Right here. They're not traveling. They're not flying anywhere. They could be pregnant. They could be, something could be involved with a pregnancy. We have female here. We have a woman laying down. We have somebody in the supermarket in reverse. Okay, so they could be doing stuff remotely. Again, with the Eight of Wands, they're sending something through the air. Okay. Astral projecting. Okay, a fighter could be in reverse, or this person cannot fight back, maybe because they're pregnant. Okay, they feel vulnerable. Somebody won't stop doing something though. Okay, maybe watching them on their phone when they're doing something private. That's none of their business. They still cannot sacrifice this person. Hangman in reverse. Okay, it's like somebody's in reverse, but no sacrifice came out of it. No swapping, no nothing came from it. And that's how it's going to continue to be. Again, these people are not getting it. Now at this point, they're just unaliving for no reason. Enjoys came out. Now they just enjoy it. Now it's just an enjoyment. They're no longer getting anything out of it. They're just doing it for fun now. That's why the divine is going to handle these people right now. They're being handled now. Every day, these people are being handled. You might not see it, but it's happening. Remember, you're not going to see everything. You have to know. They're stalking somebody because they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to be investigated. They won't stop doing something. They want to, it's like they want this person to not be able to fight back or something. They want to do something to this person when they're vulnerable or scared. A basketball player could be relevant. Somebody could be laughing at this person very soon or laughing at them now. I haven't seen this card in a long time. The collective, this is the collective. Okay, so the collective's laughing at a basketball player. Okay, maybe when they travel somewhere, something's going to happen. When they're in the airport. Somebody's watching this person when they travel. Somebody could be investigating. Doing some research on this person. Hermit energy, maybe. Somebody could do this for a living. They could be at a laptop. They could work at a desk. This could be anybody. Okay, a same-sex couple is possibly in reverse here. Somebody didn't want to be disabled or hurt or injured with the crutches in reverse here. So they disabled. So a couple had to die. Maybe a basketball player. Maybe their name is here. Yeah. J is an L. J could be an L here in these letters. Something's going on in cabs. Okay. When somebody doesn't want to, when somebody cannot get control of their alcoholism, okay, they could be making sacrifices. They could be sacrificing people who don't have drinking problems because they can't get a hold of their drinking problem. They're doing things in the mirror. They could be doing spell work on somebody in the mirror when they don't want to drink or they can't take it anymore. They could be reversing, okay, when they want to get something off of them. Again, the alcohol makes them so susceptible to demon possession and destruction. This goes out the window. My body, my rules, my decision. It goes out the window. They don't acknowledge this. They just grape. Okay. The type of sacral chakra attack they were doing to me last night was one of the worst. I posted it in the community tab with letters. Okay, these people are disgusting. They're trying to force people to have an orgasm. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to force they're trying to bypass somebody's natural feelings in their private parts. Like that's what these people are doing. That's the most YouTube friendly way I could describe it. Even orgasm is here. K could be significant, the letter K. These people are disgusting. Something is really sick about these people. I don't know if they're people, these things. It's so funny that this came out. So they were using the mirror. Okay, so they were using the mirror in the bathroom to do this ritual. Okay. They could also be having people around you do it. See, they're doing it all at the same time. These people they're so disgusting. There's some people in the collective, they want to grape. They want to grape this person. They want this person to, they want to grape this person and force them to give them their, whatever it is they want to take from them. Let them do rituals on them. They're frustrated that you don't do this, okay? You don't interact with them sexually in any way, and they're aggravated. I mean, this was so repulsive. This was what they were doing it's not indescribable, but it can make you feel very bad about yourself. I mean, not about yourself, but just bad. It can just make you feel bad because it's like, you cannot stop these people from doing this. You can, but it's not, you can't just instantly stop these people. It's not like somebody's physically on you and you could push them away and then it will stop. This is spiritual. So you have to pray and you have to break these curses, and you have to deal with what this person is doing to you until these prayers take effect. And that can take 10 minutes. That can take 15 minutes, but it feels terrible because it's like you want this person to stop doing this and they won't stop. These people are disgusting, and the divine is going to rip them apart. Nothing less than that is going to happen to these people. If they're counting on something minor happening to them, they're out of their mind. Their punishment is going to be tragic and awful. And it has something to do with their children. Something is going to happen to a lot of these people's children because of what they're doing to the divine's children and what they're doing to our children. Their children are going to get it, whether the children are good or not. And these are young children. These are not adults. These are babies. Because they're hurting babies. They're hurting people's babies. The divine is going to be harsh with them. I'm going to leave it at that because if I say anything else, it might not be good for YouTube. 43 could be significant. They need to be scared. O is scared. O is here and O is scared O. Okay, so something is significant about O. Or O could represent orgasm. They could be trying to scare you by doing this. A scared O. They could call this O is a nickname for an orgasm. So they could be doing this. Different things could be happening here. But they're trying to it's like they want to put fear in the body. Fear is here. They want to put fear. They want to hurt you. They want to traumatize you. Like, these people are sick. They're nasty. This is disgusting. I don't know if this ever happened to you, but it's the most disgusting feeling. That's why this is here. Okay? And when this happens, somebody's going to be able to be together and be happy. Bye, karmic. Goodbye. That's it. Anybody who's doing this, there's no hope for these people. I'm telling you right now. There's no hope for them. Nothing is coming for them but an ending. Libra or Capricorn could be significant. An unofficial person could be doing this. Aries. It's very concerning to somebody. Gemini placement. Okay. Maybe somebody who wants to give you a gift. Somebody's concerned that someone is doing this to someone. Somebody's a gift to someone, or they want to give somebody a gift. Or these people could be trying to sacrifice someone. Okay, a wealthy man in reverse could have been sacrificed. And someone's going to jail. Aries, Scorpio could be significant. Tower moment. Yeah, something's going to suddenly happen here. This is a tower. This could be somebody who's going to die too. A wealthy man who's going to die. An official person who's going to die. Maybe in jail. A high honor person that could die. Nobody's concerned. So these are bad people. A mature woman in reverse. Okay. Family in reverse. Main female in reverse. This whole group is going down to the ground, child. They ain't no sudden wealth, no changes. Okay. Now, we could be distant from something here. We could be distant from a person that's concerned about us. We could be distant from a great fortune. But it's happening because maybe it's coming in the form of a gift. That's possible. That's what I see. Okay. Something might seem like it's far away. We have Virgo, Leo, Gemini could be significant. Something could seem like it's far away, but it's going to be a gift. So that could be why you don't know. You don't know. Or it's coming from afar. Whatever this is coming from afar. So it could be concerning to somebody. Or this garbage over here could be. Nothing but reverse energy. This is the group having endings. Because of the graping. Somebody is stalking people who are healthy, who are well-rounded. And they want that. They want that so bad. These people are so, this person right here is so unhappy with their life. This person is so unhappy with their life. They hate their life. That they just sit around and watch other people's lives and keep saying, I want that person's life. I hate my life. My life is not good enough. That's what this person says. And they watch people all day. They watch people do their phones. Okay? And then they start doing things so they can't defend themselves when they come in with the graping. And they don't stop. All these people want to do is have spiritual sex. That's all they want to do. And bombard people. And if they can't get you to do it, they will grape you. They will keep trying to grape you. And that's why the divine is going to put these people where they got to go. This is not going to be allowed. The divine is not going to allow anybody to keep graping spiritually or physically. They're not going to allow it. These people are having an end. Razor is here. A razor could be significant. But somebody is scared. Or they're trying to scare somebody. Either or. They want somebody to be scared. Like what the graping could be is like a fear tactic. To make you afraid, but it doesn't work. These people don't understand. It worked for them. They were graped and they were locked down and able to control with graping. So all they're doing is what was done to them. These people are victims. That's all it is. 5, 8, 41 could be significant. 3. Ray J is here. Bow is here. Bow. She's poor is here. She's poor as fuck is here. Somebody could be saying that about someone. But if they weren't stalking you, they wouldn't see how you were living. And I think they're just talking bad about somebody. Yeah, I think they're just saying they're being mean, okay? Fort is here. Fart or fort. He's or she. K. Something is Kurt. Something with K. I kept seeing K today. There is this K letter. Whoever these K people are is doing a lot, okay? When somebody's in their car, these people, these K people, whoever they are to you, whoever this first, middle, last name to start with K, these people are stealing spouses and homes. That's what these people do. Like, if you have a spouse in your life, they try to take your person from you. That's what these people are doing. Shoes is here. They could be doing something to somebody's shoes. Fat is here. Whore, hort, hoarding, hoarder, Morty, Murray, Marie, Mary, 7, PJ, pork, sushi, rope, row, rape, sue. Somebody's suing someone. Possibly somebody's suing someone for that. Borat. Or Barat. Simp. Fork. Again, they like to attach to your utensils. That's why you got to put over your food. Okay, because these people they're psychopaths. I don't know. I'm trying to siphon energy. If that's the correct word, I believe it is. Yet is here. Yeti or yet. Bork is here. Bark. Reebok. Again, it's not going to happen. Kiss it goodbye. It's in the fire. We're not giving you anything. Bait. Yeah, somebody's biting bait here. 33 could be significant. Somebody's biting bait. And why could be significant. Somebody's biting the bait. Somebody keeps... It's like somebody is telling somebody, yeah, you could do this. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to get this for you. Do this for you. Okay, all right. Okay. And they're not getting shit. Somebody's using someone to harm the collective. They just keep selling this person some pipe dream, lying to them. And this person just keep believing it because there's so much witchcraft done on them. They're just a witchcraft slave. That's it. Suffolk County, suffer, bite, somebody bites somebody or something. Stop biting, stop barking. Europe, rabbits or rabbi, rats. Rats could be biting somebody. Somebody is somewhere where rats are biting them. I'm telling you, somebody is locked up somewhere. I'm telling you, somebody is somewhere. Rapture. Give me something on rats biting somebody. Somebody is locked up somewhere. Torture. I'm telling you. Base, maybe a basement with rats in it. Give me something for a basement and rats. I'm telling you, there's somebody that's trying to use demons to eat. They don't have any food. And they're using demons to eat. They either were locked up or they are. Somebody is recovering. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's getting their life back here. And something is happening in divine timing for this person. They're waiting for the right time for something to happen. And there's somebody who's in regret, trying to get in between this person, this Taurus possibly, a Scorpio with the change card, with the metamorphosis. This could be like the death card. This person doesn't want to have a death, and they made a mistake. They won't change. They won't apologize. Okay, they just keep trying to get in between this person's divine timing. Something that's supposed to happen for them. Something happened at the wrong time, possibly, for somebody. Give me something for this biting rats. Rats biting. Stop biting. Stop biting me. Earth sign in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's losing opportunity because they're put somewhere. Where is this person at? This Ace of Pentacles in reverse. A Queen of Pentacles could be significant. Somebody could be locking this person up to be a Queen of Pentacles. Or torturing this person. What is going on with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse? This could be an ex of somebody's. Or someone they were having a sexual relationship with. It was just about sex, or still are. This person cannot see something, like their eyes are covered or something. They could be sitting in a chair and they're just kind of laid out. This person is disconnected. 4 of Cups, somebody who's disconnected, under mind control. They're brainwashed or something. Meditative state. Just washed out, you know, just gone. So we have Cancer, Gemini, and Earth. Okay, and then we have 3 of Cups here. This could be somebody's friend. Somebody who's very jealous and unhappy because someone deserves better. Somebody went somewhere where the grass was greener, and maybe they're friends, or a Queen of Pentacles. We have Cancer, Earth, Sag. Then we have a water sign in reverse. You have Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. These people aren't getting any divine gifts. Nothing is coming from the universe for them. They can't manifest anything. And rats are biting their feet. Somebody's in a chair or something. And no one has heard about it. Like somebody's not having a death. They're not having an ending. Something is not over. Somebody's going to be meeting up soon. We have Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag, 10 of Cups, and 5 of Swords, Aquarius. Somebody's going to be in their King of Pentacles. Maybe they're going to have a child, or they have a child or a son. Somebody's not addicted anymore. They're let go of their addictions here. Temperance energy. Sag could be significant. But this person was willing to do anything. Again, we have black and white again. This person was willing to do anything to destroy something over here, and now they're in regret. Yeah. Somebody, this could be a couple people here, but somebody won't change. They won't grow. They won't end a cycle in their life. And they just sit here and watch somebody. Somebody could be being forced to dress up a certain way. A man. A woman could be forcing a man to dress a certain way or something. That could be relevant. Like, make the man dress feminine. A woman could be doing this. Someone's getting karma for like what they did. But this person could still be bothering you, like, spiritually. They're bothering you, stalking spiritually, using demons. That's what I'm picking up here. Because they're still not over it. They're still in the Five of Swords. Even though they're disconnected, they're in regret. They still keep going. Somebody keeps going back and forth between regret and still, again, somebody is behind this person, making them do something. Maybe an earth sign, a water sign, a Gemini. That's why this person will change, because they just keep getting... Somebody just has a lot of demons. They're disconnected with themselves, and somebody's taking advantage of this person because of that. They're using them. And they could be having this person somewhere in a chair getting bit by rats or something. Somebody's face could be covered. Her whole face is covered. A dress or a skirt could be significant. Somebody could be wearing that. Somebody could look like this. And they're in reverse. Somebody could look like this. And they're in reverse. Somebody could look like this. Huff. Huffing. Somebody's huffing. Huffing and puffing. They're having breathing problems. Somebody. Basket. Basketball could be significant. Maybe when somebody's running. This can go. I'm going to get one more card and then close out this reading. Black girl. Someone's twin flame. Only take what resonates. Could be significant. Something could be significant about New Zealand and wine. New Zealand came out the other day, I believe. Or Cheetos. Cheetos could be significant. That's your reading.